definitely makes it worth it. All right, cool. Let's get this thing kicked off. What's up, everybody? It's Dave Drakes with the Collective Experience. We're back for another TCE live watch party for the final round of the Pro National Series. And of course, I'm joined by this guy needs no introduction, man. You guys know who this is. Ian Trettel, famous past pro. And he's going to be helping us break down everything, keeping me in check and making sure I'm not talking out of my ass too much. So it's going to be, it's going to be fun. So yeah, feel free to hit that chat and let us know if you have any questions or whatever. Let's get a good dialogue going and just have some fun watching the motos. Did you watch last weekend's race?
Dude, I didn't. I watched some highlights. That's all I really did. That was like I couldn't be around to watch it.
Yeah. No worries. It was a good race. It was a solid race. Jet is just unstoppable, and obviously you saw everyone saw it. Ferrandis got the title early.
Yeah,
but not really a surprise.
Dude, I didn't realize he was like the first person to ever do that, dude.
First person to
win a championship back to back like that, like and be first, like win their first 450 championship after winning their first 250 championship or some shit like that.
Wait, didn't Dungey do that though? And like,
I don't think so, dude.
Huh?
Correct. I mean, dude, fact check me, but I don't think so because like my little brother someone was telling my Gab. I was like, are you sure? And my little brother Gavin was telling me, he's like, no, dude. He's like, to win both for your first. I'm like, oh, that was Fernandez's first 250 championship as well. So he won his first 50 championship, then won his first 450 championship the following year, dude.
Yeah, that is kind of wild, huh?
That's insane, right?
Yeah, because last year he was still on 250s.
Yeah, so like that's what I'm saying.
He went Supercross title.
That's why you're thinking Dungey did it. Like Dungey didn't do that. Like Ferrandis literally came over here he still was his rookie, his first year's his rookie year, then his second year, whatever. So he won the championship and then he won it again in his first 450 year, dude.
Crazy.
That's insane, right?
Yeah, he's such a good rider too. Like watching him this summer has been kind of fun. You know what I mean? Like usually when people get on a championship run and they got a huge points lead, it's kind of boring. But he's been pushing it. It's I enjoy watching it, the way he's riding. You know what I mean? He's making the racing better.
Dude, yeah, I feel like he's kind of adopted some of that California riding style from the US with his European stuff, which is kind of cool. I think Jet and them were kind of doing that too, but I think some of those guys are looking like that more like Roxon, kind of that does a weird hybrid riding style.
Yeah, no, it's cool because you can kind of see they have that intensity, that aggression early on, but they'll do some Euro stuff standing long into the corners. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
all that cool stuff. That's pretty rad.
And then you can even see our guys copying them on certain stuff, like some of the standing stuff. You see all of our guys are all standing into the apex of the corners now. Most of the guys are kind of all doing similar. So they're standing in the corners before we were kind of sitting down earlier.
Yeah. Yep.
And so we're just doing different work. It's you're seeing everyone kind of mix it up and copy certain routing styles. And it's kind of cool.
No, it's rad. So in that same breath, you mentioned Roxon's kind of like that. Sexton's kind of like that, adopting that same style. I really dig it. So yeah, hats off to Ferrandis, man, for a dude to come over from the GPs and have success like this. It's almost unheard of, man. He was consistent. He rode fast. He had the tenacity. He rode smart. He did pretty much everything perfectly to win this title.
Yeah.
I can't think of a single thing he did wrong that even when he made a mistake, it wasn't even that big of a freaking mistake. No one really saw it even, you know what I mean?
And his starts pretty much sucked all whole season. It seemed he never got a good start really, dude.
Yeah.
He was always he rode that solid.
And this class too, it's crazy.
It's insane. Yeah. I wonder what's interesting now is what he does next, dude.
Yeah.
What do you do? What would if you're him, what do you do now? You just won 250 championship and 450 championship. What do you do?
I guess you try to.
What do you think? What do you think about where's you don't really go up from there, dude?
No, I mean, I guess you put your head down and try to get that Supercross title now, to make it a, the
450,
but the quadruple, you know what I mean?
Yes, dude, you gotta 2X it or you suck, dude.
Exactly.
Back it up. It's that one. It's like when you make a free throw shot at the basket, dude, back it up or it wasn't legit. No one's seen that garbage, dude.
Exactly.
You can win 2 titles in a row and think you're the man, dude.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. No, he's got to show it up and do some cool stuff too. I mean, and I think everyone wants that 450 Supercross title because it's like it's so elusive. You know what I mean? It takes so much to get a Supercross title, and not only that, dude. Like you're making some serious cash when you win that Supercross title. Outdoors is one thing. Supercross, that's a whole other story, man.
Dude, I guess so, man. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it would probably bother me if you didn't race Supercross and 450s before you stepped out. Like if you're really gonna call it, like it's like when's the appropriate time to really call it? That's kind of what I'm getting at. I mean, like at some point, enough is never really enough, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
You kind of just keep going for it. Kind of just keep wanting more.
Exactly.
So I think he would win the Supercross title and then just be like, oh, dude, like I should probably back up the outdoor title if I really want to be legit. And he'll just get caught in like this vicious circle and never stop.
Yeah, and then everyone's gonna say, yeah, like you said, back it up, dude. If you can't back it up, then like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And where does it stop, dude? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
Exactly.
There's really no way to. That's everyone's like personal kind of stamp on it. However they want to leave it, I guess.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a certain point at which they think they've done enough, I guess.
Exactly. They were talking about that on Pulp with Amart and Nicoletti too. Is like, when do you know it's time? You know,
dude. Alex Martin is sick, man.
Yeah, and he's older than both of us, and the dude is still crushing it.
Yeah, he's sick.
He's going 450 next year, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah, he's sick. I like watching his vlogs and stuff.
Yeah, no, he's a rad dude. They just showed Cody Shock. Like, what are your thoughts on Cody? Like, he's his team is folding, like the FXR Chaparral team, which, you know, hats off to Mike Lindsay. Like the way that Michael ran that team it's phenomenal. It's a bummer they're going away, but what are your thoughts on him? Like, is he legit, or is he just kind of getting into some luck right now with this later half of the season?
No, I mean, so I need to I don't know much about the kid. Like, let me look at his results the last couple of races. But I mean,
dude, top 10 privateer.
Well, I mean, yeah. So like, if you're top 15ing, if you top 15 more than 2 outdoor races, you're legit, dude. You should definitely consider racing full time. You need to do whatever it takes.
Yeah,
because you're gonna get better for sure. Like if he's doing on privateer stuff, then yeah, you got to figure it out.
Yeah.
It just gets weird when you're like kind of between that 15 to 20 range where you're like, yeah, maybe, but you really haven't. That's where it gets kind of weird.
Yeah.
I think as far as like pursue it full time as a career, or just kind of like race hometown carnival races and make some cash on the weekends and work part time or something, dude. I don't know.
I like to see him get picked up for a decent ride. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, we need that so bad. There's probably so many guys that would do amazing if they had decent rides.
Exactly. All right, so we got that gate drop in that first 450 moto. It looked like it was going to be Dylan, but holy crap, dude! Roxon hung around the outside and shot through for that holy. And then you got Craig moved up to second place in front of his teammate, and it's a drag race up the hill between Martin and Ferrandis. This is kind of cool because I like Christian Craig, right? Sorry, Christian Craig.
Yeah.
Dude's awesome. He's an older guy, works hard. I love the way he rides the bike. Like, what do you think of Craig continuing on racing? Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's getting up there in age, it's time, you know, from start thinking about retiring. Like, do you think he's got some more like title fightness in him? I want to say, like, that same tenacity.
Dude, yeah, for sure. Because I mean, he's had a ton of bad luck. Like, he got hurt like a lot and just got health injuries, like set him back a ton. So I think that was like some stuff that was out of his hands that probably set him back. He'll probably get over at some point.
Yeah.
And then he's a pretty, like, I used to ride with him. We used to ride together in California at this one Supercross track once a week. And he's a pretty good rider. So I think he's got some good style and speed. So yeah, I think he should keep it up. I mean, if you're still, especially if you're still top 10ing, like, you're freaking, I think you're making money. You're gonna have a team ride, dude.
Yeah.
And that's probably, ends up being the best anyways. Look what Ferrandis is right now, dude.
Yeah.
Like that top, like just riding conservative and saying the top 10 ends up being better than going pinned for the podium half the time because they always end up going down or getting hurt.
Yeah.
It seems like as the tracks are getting rougher and they're going faster.
For sure. And like the thing about Christian, I'm glad you brought it up, was like the bad luck. I feel like at any given race, this dude can show up and win. You know what I mean? Especially in Supercross.
Yeah.
Just the absolute specialist.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
Webb. Webb's getting real frisky with him.
Yeah.
That's rad. And freaking Roxon's just checking out. I think that Roxon has one of the best techniques when it comes to getting out front, man. Like
it's just amazing. Oh yeah, dude. Well, Roxon is an absolute beast.
Yeah.
I rode with him before, and I was like, oh, some of the times I'm just like, yeah, I can't. Like, he's going that fast. That's insane. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. And like,
you ever going to the track and there's something like a jump or something someone's doing, and you're just like, all right, you look at it once, you're like, yeah, no, dude. Like, you started to look into it, and you were like, yeah, that's not going to happen. You kind of go on your day.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. Like I remember being at the ranch. I think it was that place up in like Rhino's area, like where Rhino's place was, I think.
Yeah.
And they had a little Supercross track, and I remember like Roxon, his times being faster than me. And I was like trying to see where it was, and I was like, yeah, dude, no, like, I'm not doing that. Like, he's insane.
And I love it that he gets out front. So he gets out front so early and lays on those sprint laps and builds a nice cushion. That's like such a good technique that he implements, you know?
But dude, I don't think we even really know or appreciate that kid's history. Hasn't he won like multiple world championships and like junior? Dude's been around for a while doing some serious stuff, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. No one brings up the GPs. Like, it's one of the coolest races I have ever seen. I'm talking about I have ever seen is him and Hurlings going back and forth on KTM, the KTM 250 days. This is like 2013, 2014, something like that, or maybe even before that. And those guys are just bar banging all out in an MXGP track that looks like it's a freaking like MXGP.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're seeing the best of the best. Yeah. Best competing, and Roxon just someone that's just so polished as a competitor, dude. Not just a rider, but just like a competitor. He's raced so many different races, and like he has so much experience. He knows what's up, man. He's freaking hard to beat, dude.
So freaking rad.
But he has off days too, so
yeah. He definitely does.
And that makes you really appreciate how Ferrandis was somehow able to wedge in there, dude.
Exactly. That's just how
good Ferrandis is.
Absolutely crazy.
Hey, where are you at right now?
24:45. Where are you at?
Oh my god, dude.
Where are you at?
I'm 25, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a minute behind you. Or I'm about 30 seconds behind you, dude. Damn it. It's all right.
Yeah, I even refresh and it's still. But I mean that's pretty typical.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, nothing we can really do about it. So
no.
Exactly. But yeah, if you guys are tuning in, thanks for checking out what we've got going on here, the live watch party with one Ian Trettel, dudes breaking on the race for us, and we're talking all things moto. At this point in the season, like, do people generally during the week, in terms of during the week training, are they still going like all out with their training? Like, is it business as usual, or are they starting to back down training and stuff like that at this point?
I think they're probably just riding to stay loose. That's at least what I mean. At this point, the training you're doing is not going to be, it's not going to benefit. Like, at this point, if you're freaking not in shape, it's too late anyway. So you're just doing stuff to pretty much keep yourself, I think, warm and just kind of ready to go.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, if my battery dies, I sincerely apologize. It has been laboring these last couple days.
Are you on the rev limit, dude?
Oh, red limit, dude. It's crazy because this whole system draws so much power out of it already. You know what I mean? So even when I'm plugged in, it's still like I can see like the meter just keep dropping and dropping.
Yo, dude, do you remember that kid that like looped out at J Day over that giant freaking
Oh, at the over the like
And
that
like
ski
Claire,
jump.
like that Batten film or something. They were like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he just launched it.
Yeah, I remember. I
I
can
was
tell,
watching that video and I was trying to remember the story. I did his throttle stick. Do you
dude.
remember?
Just throttle stick, and the dude was okay. Like he kept racing after that. He kept
Dude.
going.
Oh my god, dude. Hey,
Absolutely
that's so
insane.
bad, dude. He messaged me. I reposted. He messaged me and he was like, "Hey, that was me, bro."
Really?
Yeah, and he was like, "Dude, I broke my back." He was like, "I got effed up, dude." I'm like, "Hey, man, I'm really sorry, dude." I was like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine," but he listed off all these things that happened to him. He got messed
Yeah.
up, dude.
I think he kept racing after that too. Like he got back on the bike for a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, I'm pretty sure I had heard that he told everyone he was like, if I get the whole shot, I'm gonna send that single to first
Yeah,
lap.
he did. He
He
definitely did.
did. He
'Cause
did
I
say
heard that story from multiple people. So yeah, that it's true, dude. If I get more than like 3 sources telling me, it's true.
I'm saying the same thing. I'm like, I think his throttle stuck. I think he said he was suspended. You're like, yeah, I heard the same thing. He
That
definitely
was
did that.
crazy. That was absolutely insane.
Because I'm just like, why would he go that big? He's like, no,
For
dude.
over that jump, it's you don't gain anything.
He's like, I didn't want to go that big, man.
Yeah, just scrub it and like he wait. Oh, it's insane on that jump. Yeah. You said you posted on Instagram?
Dude, I have the link.
Yeah, drop that in the comment section on
Let me see if I
YouTube.
can find it. Yeah, because it was insane.
Drop that in the chat. People would, I'm sure they want to see that. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane. Shout out to Malik and Tony Cutler all the way in New Zealand, man, checking in with us. Got up nice and early on Sunday. Appreciate you, Tony, always for the support. Got some stuff on the way for you. And man, looks like Eli's feeling a lot better this weekend. He's not quite at the pace of Roxon quite yet, and it's still early in the moto, so that could all change. But it's nice to see Tomac like get that Tomac sort of fight back in him, you know. Love seeing that. And dude, look at freaking Roxon's kit. All red. So gnarly. I haven't really been a big Fox guy, but seeing all of Roxon's kits lately, man, they're sick. And Ferrandis is creeping up on him too. Dude, if I was Ferrandis, I would be like 32nd place, just like mailing it in. But this dude is going for the win, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is rad. Such good style. So what's the dirt consistency like at Hangtown? Because I've never ridden there before.
Dude, I haven't either, but it looks like
really?
it looks like your typical California track.
Yeah.
Just with a lot of elevation. That's what it looks like. I mean, I'm just guessing though. I could be completely wrong.
Harder base to it for sure.
Like these ruts, yeah, it looks good though. At least it holds moisture.
Yeah.
It seems like it's kind of loamy. Some spots.
Do you like watching these like historic Cali tracks, like
yes,
Helen, Hangtown? Do you like those a lot?
Because they're so gnarly. I think they bring out a lot of freaking just raw like skill and yeah, the demand of just raw talent too. I think to get through some of this stuff is really high.
Yeah.
You see guys do cool stuff, and you'll see people like just do some interesting things to pick good lines.
I agree with that.
It makes it easier for people like Roxon to pull away, I think, too.
Yeah. Dude, watch what Tomac does, man. Right as you said that, dude just unleashed some really unique lines. Yeah. I'm pretty impressed with Webb too, holding off Tomac. Especially after the guy dominated.
Tomac is on it too.
Yeah. But still, I mean, Ferrandis is caught the back of Roxon, man. Like, dude he's not relinquishing, man. He wants to keep that momentum going forward. I think it's really cool for him to do stuff like this because it's going to give him that much more confidence when we start going indoors in a little while, you know. Like once we hit Supercross, his last race is going to be like, oh man, the last time we end up on a gate, I dominated these dudes, you know what I mean? So it's got to give you that momentum rolling forward.
Dude, where does Ferrandis live at?
I think he's a Cali dude. I'm not
He
mistaken.
trains with Swan and Pool.
I think so. Yeah. Wait, isn't Swan? They all moved down to Florida, didn't they? Didn't they buy the goat farm?
I don't know, dude. I have no idea. What you're saying, the W people moved?
No, not the. I
The
think
Swannies guys.
The W's still there. I just think Swannies guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious. I'd like to know. I'd like to hear how hard Fernandez trains.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely hop on that training. That training regimen would be super beneficial.
I don't know. I have no opinion. I'm just interested.
Yeah, no, for sure. I heard he is plant-based though. Like he's not no dairy, like none of that stuff.
Yeah.
No meat.
Yeah, dude.
Did you ever buy into any of those like diet fads? I don't want to call them fads,
Dude,
but...
I was always so skinny growing up riding that I felt like I just was trying to eat as much as I could. It never mattered. And then to me, I was just trying to eat whatever.
Yeah.
So one thing I ever paid close attention to was what I ate around races, like really close to the time I rode.
Did you have were you always trying to like put on weight, or were you just trying to like?
I was always trying to gain weight. Even when I was pro, the Showa guys were telling me I needed to weigh 150 for the suspension to work at the best.
Yeah.
And I was like 145 or something like that.
Yeah, see, I had the opposite problem. I kept packing on weight. They were like, dude, you gotta start losing some weight, man.
I mean, it's hard to gain weight when you're training that much, dude.
Yes, I will.
And you're riding freaking like 5 to 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And you're road biking and stuff. You just end up just freaking with a crazy metabolism.
Oh, 100%. Do you still break into the whole training and nutrition world for some of your riders?
Yeah, I do it for fun. I do it myself too. So like I've had so much experience doing it, working with trainers, that I kind of have a general understanding of how to do it. And then like with my injury from all the therapy, I have a decent amount of knowledge, like to what I'm decent with the freaking human anatomy.
Yeah. So what's your general approach, like high level? You don't have to get into too many details, but what's your general approach when it comes to nutrition and coupling that with training?
I think it should be something that's that you should ease into and like learn about, just so you can slowly, because so many people go at it, like go from 0 to 100, go from nothing to something really high, like really high level or something intense, and they just burn out and just give up immediately. So I think it's all mental. It's just a matter of how you set it up.
Yeah.
That's what I think it is. Just like, it's just following a schedule is all it really is. And so it's just a matter of setting it up the right way that you can follow the schedule in a cool way that's manageable and sustainable before you're going to give up.
Yeah. No, for sure. That makes sense.
I think sometimes that just means like taking more time off so you can just like, just mentally like check out or something, just to kind of recharge the batteries and stuff, dude.
Yeah. And that's something I don't think people really take into account too much, is like giving your body that chance to recover and take a break. And I like what you said about easing into it. Do you have like any like anecdotes about people who like rushed into the training things and some of the detrimental like effects of that?
Yeah, they're just gonna burn. I think that you run the risk of burning someone out that could have been really good.
Gotcha.
Dude, if you have some freaking dad that's all hyped up on his kid like riding a dirt bike and he's just like going super freaking hard at it, and he's like, all right, let's go ride, like, and it's freaking, the kid's tired and just wants to do some kid stuff, he's gonna give up.
Yeah.
And these teams all look at that crap. When I met with Geico at Redbud, when I was freaking about to go pro, they barely even watched me ride, dude. They just wanted to talk to me and see what I was like as a person. It was weird. It was weird, dude, but that's what everyone's doing.
Yeah, but I think that's good that they put so much like emphasis on like the person, the rider, making sure the rider fits with the team. Not so much like because think about it. I mean, like there's a lot of fast dudes, but still, like when you have that personality to go with it, I think makes a big difference.
Dude, think about what you're buying, and think about if you were owning a team. Think about what you're investing. You're investing in You're investing in someone who's going to basically navigate problems over like several years. Like the path is not just a matter of just doing like freaking X and Y over and over. Like you're gonna run into, they're gonna get hurt. Their stuff's gonna break. They're gonna have to freaking ride sick. Like it's not just a matter of speed. It's way more than that. It's like you got to figure out like what kind of person they are. They're someone that's gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a weird. You're betting. You're basically investing in someone's freaking whatever you want to call that. Just their self. Just whatever. I don't know what you would call that. Their will or drive. I don't.
Yeah.
Just their intel. I don't know what it is. It's not a skill though. It's because they're not just riding, they're doing a lot of things, man. They're gonna have to like freaking get through injuries, like see physical therapists, or that all that different stuff. They'll do all those things.
It's almost like intrinsic, like non-tangible values that people.
It's like human chess, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And again,
there's just like a million different outcomes, and you basically have to navigate everything at once.
Yes.
Or not at once, but just navigate all these different things as they arise. Like, you know, do you freaking ride with a sore thumb? Like all that stuff, like that's all up to you. Like you're the one that's deciding whether or not like you're gonna ride or not.
Yeah. That makes perfect sense to me.
Like Fernandez has got the red plate and he's like, how hard should he push it right now? I mean, that's up to him, dude. The fact that he's still going after it is like, that's just how gnarly he is. He doesn't care. He just wants it, man.
Yeah.
Or he's just chilling and having fun. I don't know, man. It's hard to freaking tell.
It could be now that the pressure is off, dude. He could just be out there.
Yeah, he's out there like riding, just having fun with it, dude. Who really knows?
Which is insane to even fathom that, dude. That this is like I'm having fun. I'm just out here, just like enjoying the ride, kind of pace. Like, man. This sport is so freaking mental, man.
Oh my God, yeah.
Do you work on the mental side with some of your classes and your coaches?
Yeah, I try to. I mean, I do stuff like that all the time. Like with starts and stuff I do. Just trying to explain certain things, like try to like visualize starts, like with your eyes closed, like certain things are mental. Like just explaining the way that like maybe you're learning things so that maybe you understand that you're just doing it in your head more than you are physically doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe realizing it's mental could be the training itself.
Yeah.
I almost feel like just talking to people too, I can train them without even being on the track sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. Like I always tell guys when I'm training them, I always say like, dude, just let me ride to the track with you. I'm like, I bet you get more out of it. And they'll say they got more out of me on the way to and from the track than they did actually on the track.
Really?
Yeah, which is crazy. I mean, if you break it down, all you're really doing is giving advice. Like I'm not on the bike with him while he's riding. So I'm really not, you know what I'm saying? Like I mean, it's a different, you're training with advice. Yeah. So you're using your words. You're not physically doing anything.
Yeah.
So you don't really need to have a motorcycle to learn certain things. You just think about things a certain way. I think it can change your mind, change the way that you look at the track, and probably ride or just your program.
What are some things you might talk about, like while you're like driving to the track or what have you? Like what's a good example of something that you can do to better your riding, like off the bike, where it's all just maybe like mental?
Dude, I mean, this stuff sounds weird, but I think that I was doing some stuff for a while where I was trying to, I would have lap times of like my favorite track, and I would lay in bed and try to match that lap time and mentally do a lap in my head with my eyes closed and see if I could get how close of a lap time I could get to that lap.
That's super fun.
And just to see how good your focus could be, how good your visualization could be.
Yeah.
Because the better you can do that stuff, the better you can, I guess, prepare for the practice or the skill you're about to perform.
Yeah. I was just going to say like how that sounds very like visualization to me. Like,
it's weird.
What a lot of, like even like Valentino Rossi, like when he's like kneeling down on his foot peg and talking, thinking about stuff, he's like talking to the bike. He's like visualizing his laps. And I think
exactly.
Like many forms of motorsport where like you're you're racing your machine as fast as you can.
But I mean, you can even start even more simple than that by just saying, you don't really need, it's just about progression, just consistent progression. And so if you just find a way to consistently ride and just like, you're going to get better. There's no need to like figure out how to ride 5 days a week. Just figure out how to ride freaking 3 days a week, or maybe it's just 2, maybe it's 1. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just find a way to do something that just kind of gets you going in the right direction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then after you get your riding down, and then you can start adding more stuff into it, like the gym and stuff.
For sure.
Or you can do it all at once. It's up to you. I mean, I think you should take it slow, because especially if you're young, because I think that's how people burn out these little kids, dude. They buy them like a Stasic. They're like, oh, dude, get them a KTM.
No, you're 100% right.
It sucks that I see it sometimes. I'm like, dang it, dude.
I don't know where you are right now, but did you see the Ferrandis Roxon battle?
I'm on it right now. They're battling right now.
Yeah.
So I'm at and I'm not even have a thing up right now. Hold on. Yeah. I'm on drone footage right now. Which is pretty epic, by the way. Who's driving this thing, dude?
They're doing a great job. I will say
they're driving this thing, just following Roxon, dude.
Just doing crazy work. Like, it's not my favorite view, but dude, I respect it. It's like, it's pretty cool. It gives a unique perspective, you know?
Dude, what's gonna be the new angle, man? Like how much more like personal can they get, dude? They're gonna have one like out. They're gonna have one like inside Roxon's freaking goggles next time, dude.
Yeah.
In a couple of years.
Do you think that's coming, like what we do with Formula One, where like you can get on board with the riders? Do you think that's a possibility of things to come?
Dude, I think so, man. I mean, dude, do you know what Neuralink is?
No.
Oh, dude. It's a brain machine computer interface that will help people like myself and Winfield get motor movement back that was injured in like some sort of central nervous system injury. And it literally they built a robot for it. It's a microchip they can place in your brain, and it can rewire everything.
Really?
And they have a video I can send you on Instagram of a monkey. They put it in a monkey, and he played a computer game, and they taught him how to play the computer game with a controller, and then decoded the brain signals, and then plugged the Neuralink into the computer, and then unplugged the controller, and he started playing the game without a controller, just with his head, dude, with his mind. With nothing connected to the computer, dude.
I'm not big on animal testing, but that's
no, but but I mean, it's this stuff. It's the stuff that it would be the surgery that they would do if they did it today, or and the end goal, it's going to be like you won't even need general anesthesia, dude, or a stitch.
Really?
The scar will be like 8 millimeters wide or something, dude. Yeah, you won't even need to get a stitch, man. It's crazy.
That's pretty rad. So basically, is that just putting signals from the brain and bypassing some
yeah. Well, I mean, it would be different for everyone the people who are depending on what you get it for. Like myself is just like, you know how if you spilled water on a motherboard,
yeah,
certain things would fry. So it's just like nothing in the it would be like saying because the motherboard's fried, it means that the fan and the CPU are fried. No, that stuff's actually fine. It's just your wiring is messed up. Yeah. And so they can go in there and fix the wiring with just one brain machine computer chip, basically.
That's crazy.
I mean, they have presentations on this that are obviously way more in freaking detail. I'm probably sounding ridiculous. But
so how far in the future do you think we'll start seeing that stuff become implemented?
They're saying 7 to 10 years probably before you'll see people having it and stuff. But it's gonna happen. And all I'm saying is when that happens, you're gonna be able to see exactly what people are seeing. Have you never seen Black Mirror, dude?
A couple episodes.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's definitely coming, dude. It's gonna be
That's
good
gonna be
and bad. To
insane.
be like, wait a minute, you're telling me you just better get hurt and not be able to walk again because you got paralyzed. You're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So it's like there's like it'll be good and bad. It'll be like probably ads in your head versus freaking having a debilitating injury.
Yeah. Which is crazy, man. And to like, again, it's such a scary part of our sport, you know, is injuries that are that, you know, that consequential, if
Yeah,
not
yeah.
worse. And imagine if you could, like, you know, essentially kind of eliminate a little bit
Oh
all
my
that stuff,
God,
you
yeah.
know?
That would be. Then it seems weird. Yeah.
Because like you know, thinking of Winfield, like, dude, the guy is an absolute champ, like it's a
Oh
stud.
yeah, he's a beast, man. Yeah, he's he's an
Yeah,
animal.
the way that he, like, you know, he overcame that stuff, and still he's like
Oh yeah, he's insane,
his
dude.
his whole program with like providing access to people who are handicapped, that's
Yeah, no, he's a
phenomenal.
beast.
But
Yeah, it's
like,
insane.
if you and think about like before he got hurt, like the potential, you know what I mean?
Oh my God, yeah. He
If you
was
could
racing
take
against
the
he was racing against some gnarly guys.
yeah, dude, like if you could, you know, make the injuries like this like less frequent, I mean, there's a lot more, you know, a lot better for the sport, man. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. Like doing this with Winfield. Did you realize, like, dude, holy crap, this guy's a wealth of knowledge, man.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my
dude.
gosh.
The dude is he's like the ultimate connector, dude. He knows everyone, dude. He,
Yeah.
he's like the freaking yeah, he's like the freaking who am I thinking of? The guy from American Idol, dude.
Oh, like Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah, he's like the Ryan Seacrest of ABC. He's just like he's everyone knows him too. Like when everyone
Yeah,
knows Midfield, he's the man.
that's so rad. Yeah, we got to get all of us together to do something
That's
like
what
in
I'm saying.
person.
We need to get freaking like a big group of people, dude.
Yeah, let's do
And
that for
let it turn into a conversation. We just the race will be something we just leave on in the background. We
exactly.
can do both.
Yeah, what is vacation at your place, man?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
That'll be rad. So we got another minute in the moto.
Sick.
This
I'm close to you now.
this has been pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, obviously some good battles, Roxon and Ferrandis, Webb and Tomac, but I'm really enjoying the outdoor season this year. There's some years where, dude, it's just boring. I turn it, like, I have it in the background, I'm doing other stuff. This is the first year where not only this moto, but like so many others, I'm like glued to the TV, dude. Like I was supposed to be doing a motor rebuild 2 weeks ago. And you know, it's pulling it apart. I'm like, I'll have the race on the background, just doing, like, you know, top end, blah, 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 whatever. And dude, like halfway through, I'm like, I haven't even started yet, dude. I just been watching the race the whole time. You know what I mean? It's been awesome.
It's been awesome too because I don't think that freaking we've had like everyone's been racing, dude. We haven't lost anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like there hasn't been anyone taken out from like weird freaking incidents.
Exactly. No, this has been like an awesome opportunity.
Do you see how dry the track is now, dude?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's probably so bad now.
And you can tell it started out pretty like pretty tilled and dissed up earlier on, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy. But at least we can feel like we're there through the TV.
Yeah, I used to hate riding California tracks, man.
Yeah.
I got used to it after a while, but when I first went out there, I was terrible.
Yeah,
it's just different, man. They're always so fast.
Yeah. We have a few interns out there working. They were commenting about how it's pretty tilled up and stuff like that, and they suspect it's gonna get pretty bony, which it is now. And it reminds me, shout out to all the interns that have helped out this year for the 2021 outdoor series, man. We've had some awesome interns come by and get some real world hands-on experience working with some of the pro teams we partner with. And we're going to continue that on for 2022 as well. We've got some awesome programs coming out. And yeah, we're going to continue to keep making this bigger and better. The program, getting people more opportunities to work in the industry, get connected like you've never believed possible before. And it's just going to keep getting better and better. We got to do something for sure in person where like we get people to like hang around and like join on the watch party with us, man, or watch us live, you know. That'd be rad.
Yeah, we can, dude. I was watching, dude, you should go back and watch the very first Joe Rogan episode, dude.
How was it?
It'll make you laugh, dude. It's just funny. Yeah, because they're just like that, like trying to figure out how to use like freaking how to record a freaking web chat, a webcast. So it's funny.
Dude, everyone starts out in square one, right?
Yeah, dude. That's what I tell people that ride. I'm like, do you realize that everyone has started out at this point? Like, if you teach someone how to ride for the very first time, like, do you understand that everyone that you watch on TV has started out at this point, right? Like no one's born knowing how to do that crap.
Exactly.
Which is kind of humbling, I think, if you think about it.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it compares you to everybody. Like you're on the same play like field as everybody else.
100%.
Oh, I'm watching Cody right now that you were talking about earlier, right?
Yeah, dude is
I'm a little bit behind him, 3 laps to go, but I'm watching him. Yeah, he's killing it.
Doesn't he look? He looks smooth.
He rides well.
Right?
Yeah, he rides really good. Where's he from?
I think he's from Jersey, or not Jersey, Delaware. I think somewhere around there.
Yeah, he's got a good riding style.
I think Delaware. But no, he's
Delaware, dude. Diamondback, dude. That track was so good.
I've never ridden there, but I remember watching when Barsha first went pro, him riding a 250F there.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember that too. That Verb video that he had some videos. He was so dude. He was sick back then.
He was, man. He's still sick now.
Weird confidence, man. Yeah.
Dude was just on the pipe of that thing, man. Holy crap! Just never off the limiter.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is that Surratt they're previewing right now? Shout out to Ryan Surratt, dude.
Yo, dude, yeah. What place is he in though?
I don't know. They're not showing timing and scoring, but he's getting some.
He's got a nice cushion, dude. Yeah,
exactly. Really good coverage, dude. Like Surratt's a solid dude, repping the team All South. We worked with them a little bit this past Supercross season, dude. They're a really, really good team.
Yeah,
pretty bikes too, man. The more I see these Husky gas and KTM's, the more I want one, man.
Dude, how much is a Husky right now, dude?
So I talked to
over 10,
over 10, way over.
Yeah,
10.
Dude, that's what I thought, man. That's insane.
I talked to a dude that had a KTM 350 at the track last weekend. I'm like, oh, dude, how much was that? I want to get one. He goes, oh, I got it for a steal, 11.5. That's not even out the door,
dude. That's insane, man.
Dude, are you kidding me?
That's funny, because my dad's not paying attention to that kind of stuff. So I was like, dude, you know how much a dirt bike costs now? And I'm like, dude, like a Husky's like 10 grand. He's like, come on, get out of here, I promise.
Yeah, no, because I remember, dude, my dad bought my first 4-stroke. I think it was 52 out the door. Now I'm like, you can't get that same bike now is like close to 10 grand.
Yeah.
Crazy. Then you start looking at like the prices of like Cobra 50s now too, dude. It's all
dude,
crazy.
Yeah, man.
It's all crazy.
Just got to buy your kid a skateboard, dude.
Exactly. Right.
That's what you got to do. Or and then a set of golf clubs and just be like, dude, if you're good at one of these, we'll go with it. But other than that, dude, that's not. Or freaking dude, like I want to know. Someone's got to tell me the path that leads to Formula One. Like I want to know how you start to get there, dude. Like tell me where you got to start, man.
So apparently, like you start off in like local karting and stuff, and then I think they've got like their regional
like go-karts, right?
Yeah, their go-karts, yeah. And then they have like their amateur nationals, whatever. And then from there, you just start going up in like in displacement size, and then they start changing the chassis to accommodate. And then like they've got like their own like Loretta series and. I think it's literally you have to be super talented and go to the right races, but a lot of it just seems like goddamn luck, dude. Like hard work and it's the right person.
Or give a lot of money, dude. Because some of the I was watching that like show and that one dude had this he put his kid on a team or whatever.
Oh, Lance Stroll's dad.
Yeah, whatever guy that has the team and the dude owns the team, put his son on the team.
The billionaire from Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's so crazy, dude.
I think it's so funny watching those guys race and you look and you just see like their jersey sponsors and you're like, it's like DHL, it's weird, like Rolex, freaking.
And it's what's crazy is the Mercedes team, dude, Tommy Hilfiger does their freaking their gear. Like it's crazy. The amount of money in F1 is crazy.
And people that I've asked some friends in the industry, and I'm like, well, what, like motorsports? And he said that they all said that motorsports over in Europe is basically like we look at football and basketball here. Yeah. So if you're on TV, you're pretty much like a rock star, dude. Like it's like saying like you play for Claire Carolina, like you're gonna get free Nike stuff. Dude, you're the man.
Exactly. No, it's
I don't know why we don't look at motorsports that way here though. I
I
heard
don't
it's just
know,
like
man.
we're not as active as they are. Like they all ride bicycles and stuff. That's what
Well,
Winfield told me. I don't know. That could be true. I'm not sure.
I mean, like NASCAR is big here, but I don't know why other forms of motorsports don't take off like NASCAR. You know what I mean? And to me,
Yeah.
this is way more action. Like moto is way more action than NASCAR. F1 is way more
Yeah.
action than NASCAR.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but who knows, man?
Are you seeing the checkered right now?
Yeah, yep.
Take
Ferrandis
me
just took
too.
off. So
That was
Ferrandis
gnarly.
Roush Webb. Solid race, man. Solid race.
Fernandez just literally put a stamp on it, dude. That was sick.
I don't know how. Like, it's not like he's racing dudes that are slow either, man.
Do you remember that video that Dirt Shark? It was Instagram video that Dirt Shark posted of him at that one Supercross where he was scrubbing that one section and he like landed on a wheelie.
Yes,
You know what I'm talking about?
it was like a on off before a triple.
Yes, dude. He like did this scrub and landed in a wheelie.
Dude,
Like
literally
that video of him like
into a wheelie.
totally changed. Like that formed this weird opinion. Like this guy is like he's not even human. He's an animal.
Scrubbing.
Like him riding like that in Supercross was so insane.
Crazy. Nuts.
Hey, look how dry the track is, dude. That would not be fun to ride at all, dude.
30-minute moto.
That would not be fun to ride at all, man.
Yeah, that's
yeah, dude.
That's insane. And it's crazy too, because you have to imagine people have to like, you got to change up your riding style a little bit to accommodate the changing conditions too, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, right?
Yeah, you're good, you're good. So what a freaking awesome race that was, man. Super, super sick to like see Ferrandis. And even though the guy did not have to go out there and push it, he just kept on going with it, man. Like, holy crap. Shout out to everyone. We're checking in with the chat. Appreciate you guys tuning in and watching this. Shout out to all of our amazing sponsors: FXR, Flow Vision Goggles, Intake Breathing System, Overshare Advice and Planning, Evans Power Coolant. If you guys ever want to get your financial backing solid, get yourself allocating funds the right way, hit up Mike and his crew at Overshare Advice and Planning. These guys will get you hooked up, I promise. I meet with them, and the dude helps me out financially all the time. It shows me the ins and outs and the adult ways to allocate funds. So it's super helpful. I highly recommend them. We're going to link our sponsors below as well. Let's tune with the chat. Let's see. Shout out to Jay checking in too. Malik, to answer your question, we're going to try to do the internship for Supercross. Not sure yet. There's a lot of stipulation and red tape around the whole COVID deal, so not sure yet. We're going to try to come back for Supercross. We love working with Feld and everybody and doing some cool stuff for Supercross. Hopefully we're able to do it again this year. Tony, I would love to buy a KTM, man, but they are so damn pricey. Oh my gosh, I'd love to, but like me and Ian were talking about, 10 grand for a bike is just it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And like again, Jay, with the Formula One deal, it's insane just to see the amount of money that people some teams have, right? Like we hear teams are scraping for 20-30 grand from a sponsor, right? They're getting millions upon millions from a sponsor. Could you imagine? Holy crap. What's up, Tars? Checking in. What's going on, everybody? I don't know what happened to Jeremy Smith. My fantasy's tuned out, so I gotta get that get that better. And Tars, I didn't know you're from Minnesota, dude. That's super cool. I'm out in Wisconsin right now, so probably similar dirt, but like Ian was said, like the dirt's very, very different in California. So I'm sure if just like you, man, I would be I'd be feeling the ground as well. So everything's getting racked up for the 250s. I want to hear from you guys. Do you think that Jet's gonna push it this moto? I know they're gonna drop the gate pretty soon, but do you think Jet's gonna go out there and push it, or is he just gonna ride around? I don't say ride around, but is he gonna have a more conservative ride than most people would expect? I'm leaning more towards a little bit in the middle. I think he's gonna try to go for a podium in both motos and lock in this title. I don't think he's going to go all out, but I don't think it's going to be a pushover either. So it should be pretty decent. What are you thinking, Ian?
Dude, what's like the typical Australian like profile look like? They're just chilling. They don't care, right? They're just like,
Yeah,
yo, let's see how it goes, man. Like, we'll see, dude. I used to be like, yo, get a start, see how it looks, man. We'll see how hard I got to go.
Yeah.
I bet you he's just, I don't know. I mean, he just seems like it seems like that's how he expresses his freaking riding, that way he's just kind of not too much in a hurry.
Yeah.
He usually has fun, probably on and off the track.
What I dig about him is just like the fact that he's such a young kid, and like he's pretty consistent, man. I mean, knock on wood, he's young and he hasn't let this pressure get to him. Like, holy crap, he doesn't have a big head on him. You know what I mean? He's like still pretty humble, it seems. Kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the kind of guys you're going to see at the top, guys who are like that, who are like able to take criticism, but still learn from others and like be confident enough to win and like feel like they belong up there.
Yeah.
That's hard to do, dude. Like, it's hard to like get beat and still feel like you're good enough to win.
Yeah,
I think.
Exactly. Jay says Jet's going to drop the hammer.
Yo, dude, I had such a good call on Fernandez. Do you remember me on Pulp MX? And they're like, who do you like? Who are you calling for this outdoor? And I'm like, dude, I think Fernandez would be something to offer. I'm like, I know he's not riding good yet, but I'm like, I think he's going to end up being good.
Was this earlier in the year?
Is when I went on Pulp right before the first outdoor, dude. And then he went on and won the first outdoor. And then
really?
I won the championship. Yeah. Really? I'm going to go find the recording. I'll make a clip of it, dude. I'm going to try to make a clip of it this weekend.
Oh, I had no idea you were on Pulp.
Because I should have called it out on Pulp MX, dude.
Were you did they call you, or were you like a on the roster?
No, I was a guest on there. Yeah, and they called me. I was like, I did my stuff, but I recorded on my end too, though. Like I used my OBX and recorded like my own kind of. We're talking on the phone, just so I had footage of it.
That's rad, dude. Good job, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm getting freaking crafty, dude.
Yes, I like Steve's setup, dude. He's doing a lot for riders, man. I like him a lot. He's always been supportive of the program, so shouts out to him, man.
Yeah, dude. Sick.
You know who I really like? Like, obviously I like Pulp. Everyone likes Pulp. I love the Moto X Pod, Big MX Radio. I really like Gypsy Tales, like, because I feel like Jason asked like really cool, pertinent, like informative questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know the guy.
Like I listened to his Bogle one this morning and I was like, dude, this guy is asking some on point questions. Just solid. But we'll get this one that big. Don't worry. We'll be the talk of the town.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to cross pollinate, dude. I hit up some kid that I watch. I learned about the Neuralink through this podcast called Neuro Podcast. And I was like, I DM'd him. I'm like, hey man, do you want to do a podcast? Yeah. I'm like, I had a pretty bad TBI and I was like, we can talk about it.
Dude, let me sit in on that one. I just want to listen to it, man.
He told me he was traveling. He's like, yo, I'm down. He only had a few thousand. Like he only had wasn't big. I'm like, I just need the content, dude.
Yeah, no, and it's cool. Like I want to start like, obviously, we're moto based people, but it'd be cool to like branch out of moto and do like other cool topics. You know what I mean? Yeah,
like get some different sports. I'm working on getting to. I want to start getting some different guests, like some. I know I did physical therapy with a lot of the wakeboarders. All the Parlay Bonifay brothers, Danny Hart, Rusty Malinowski, who else do I know?
All the heavy hitters. Who was that young kid that back in the day? Like obviously he's not young now, but like he went pro at like 12 or 13.
Probably Parks, dude. Who? I don't know.
What's his name?
Parks?
I don't think so. There's like this super young kid that was like crushing it, dude. Pro wakeboarder.
I don't know. The point is like I think it'd be cool to start cross. You know how Joe Rogan kind of brought in the fight world and kind of made it to where people were like nobody was really watching MMA that much until Joe Rogan started talking about it. I feel like.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, that'd be sick, dude. I'm all for branching out, cross-pollinating, and doing some cool shit like that. That's always
dude.
good.
Yeah.
Have you ever wakeboarded before though?
No, dude. I've snowboarded and I used to skate a lot.
Dude, wakeboarding is so freaking hard. I'm a snowboarder. Like that to me feels pretty natural. Wakeboarding, the complete opposite.
Really?
A complete opposite.
No way, dude.
I can't figure it out.
You snowboard, dude?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. I'm from New England, dude.
You ride the park?
Not too much. Like I'm baby stepping my way through there if I do it.
So you just like going down the mountain?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just like all mountain, just like flowy riding.
Dude, have you ever seen Cody Williams on skis, dude?
Is he gnarly?
He's insane, dude. He can first of all, he can flip like no problem. Because he can flip on. He's really good on roller skates too. I don't like somehow or another they got into roller skating at one point, and they can do like pretty big gaps and 360s and backflips, and they'll do it on skis too. So they're freaking sick.
Yeah,
it's funny, dude. Yeah. I'm like, how you guys this good, dude? They're like, oh yeah, we freaking practice all winter, dude.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Let's see. Oh, Jay's making a good point. He mentioned like maybe if we did this 30 minutes before the races, we can get more people because like people are getting amped up. We might want to like bench race a little bit before and maybe do like a wrap up. But what are your thoughts, man?
Do whatever they want. Let's do whatever, man.
Yeah.
We're just trying to figure this out, dude. This is all we don't know what.
Exactly. We don't know what works yet. We're just having fun with it.
Hop in and let us know so we can entertain people.
Yeah. No, that'd be sick. That's
I'm sitting at my desk too, man. Yeah, that's what's up, dude.
Also, so I think Jay, same person, wants to know your thoughts on the Motocross of the Nations this year, man. Since we're not going,
wait. That's like some political crap, isn't it? Like we chose not to go or something. I don't know. It's not really. I mean, that's a personal choice. Dude. I mean, it's whatever. It's up to them, I guess. If they have their reasons, whatever, dude.
I think Christina Denny.
I personally would go, but like it's not my freaking call. So
no, I think Christina Denny was on Pulp and she was just saying the logistics of getting it because of COVID, dude. It was like it almost sounded like it was like an admin nightmare, just trying to get flights. And if someone got sick, she's like, it would be an absolute nightmare trying to get back home. So, I mean, in that regard, I mean, like especially, I'm all for everyone doing like what they want to do, as long as you're not hurting anybody. And you're doing whatever, like, dude, live your life, right? But also at the same time, it's like, I can't fault them for pulling out because like it sounded like a nightmare just planning to get over there, man. Like,
I get it, dude.
All the obstacles and red tape, I get it. I get it, man.
100%, dude. Yeah, you can't freaking.
Yeah,
it's whatever.
No,
where's the nations at though?
I don't know where they are this year. I think it's Malcolm already just announced he's on Rockstar, dude.
Was that what that was? I'm on mute, dude.
Yeah, they're showing it right now. Mookie's on Rockstar, dude.
That's sick.
Awesome. Yeah, I heard about this like middle of Supercross. So I was like, okay, it'd be kind of cool if it like actually played out and like, dude, looks like he is really liking the bike.
Yeah, it's sick. He's already got the gear. Yeah, it's that he looks good on that stuff too.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's a good fit. Especially like I think Rockstar is really good at getting people who stand out. You know what I mean? Like Wilson, huge personality, big following. Anderson, huge following. You know what I mean? Like they Zacho, huge following. Like they always get these guys that are like super like polarizing and like really fun to watch.
You gotta remember that team grew with the riders too, because like they started out as a satellite team. Like when I first rode for them, my first two races, it was called Canada. Like there was no factory support. They just had like freaking pro circuit stuff, and the bikes were still good.
They were good. They won a lot of amateur nationals because it was PJ.
Their bikes were really they were there. I'm just saying, like, but I'm talking about their pro bike. Their amateur bike was good.
Yeah. Okay,
the amateur bike was sick because like
gnarly
was out there. There was like they were one of the better guys, but in the pros they were just starting, so they were also just starting all their freaking like R&D, like freaking R&R and whatever.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Because yeah, Canada Day, that's when
Or the
they
D&E.
did they switch to Suzuki at that time?
Yes,
Yeah.
they were Cowie at one point,
Yep,
and they
yep, for a
switched.
long time.
And then, do you remember when the Suzuki team folded the
Yeah.
amateur program?
Yep.
That's when Bobby started all that stuff.
Gotcha. This is going back in the archives, dude. You're making me feel old, man.
It's not that long ago, dude.
Are we old now? Like,
I mean, dude, time speeds up the older. Yeah, you can't stop time. You just got to go with it, dude. Just
I
ride the
know,
wave,
dude. Like, and there's some things that like I'll talk about, like, oh yeah, Ponca 07, blah blah blah. And someone's like, dude, that's a long
dude.
time ago. And I'm like, shit, it
Dude, do
really
you not
was.
know how weird it's gonna be? Like when there's gonna be a point where you're like, dude, you were born in the 19th century. Like you're gonna sound like a freaking dinosaur, dude.
I know, dude. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be.
It's like now, like freaking kids are like they're like adults are born in like 2000 freaking 1 and 2. I'm like, oh, okay, dude.
Yeah.
Like how can you like I remember like racing like in 2001, dude. It's weird.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Whatever, dude. It's like, have you ever surfed before, dude?
No, never. I was supposed to at this engineering conference a couple years ago, but we were at Huntington, and dude, we had it all planned out, and then just something happened where we like scheduling conflict or something crazy.
Dude, you just gotta get a longboard and go out there, man. Just ride the wave, dude.
Yeah.
If you can snowboard, you'll figure it out. Once you get up one time, you'll figure it out.
Oh, for sure. I gotta get that figured out.
It's fun, dude. It's really cool though. Because surfing's hard, but longboarding was easy. Like it was hard to surf, but longboarding was easy because you just get up on a white, like even when you can surf like whitewash and stuff, it's not hard to get going.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta make that work.
But we looked like idiots surfing out in Huntington because I mean, you imagine surfing in Huntington, it's like going to freaking Glen Helen if you're like a freaking beginner rider, dude.
Yeah.
And you got Fernandez riding out. You're like, okay, dude, this is not fun. Like this guy's gonna run me over.
Yeah.
So there's just people out there yelling, and you'd be like, all right, dude, get out of the way. And like, I don't know what to do, man. Like, no one.
Sorry, dude. I'm just I'm doing the best I can, bro.
Dude, Tickle floated. They were surfing one time. I wasn't there, but Sean Borgenhagen told me about this, and this is the funniest crap I've ever heard, man. But Brock was out. Brock and Borky were surfing at Huntington, and on this particular day, there was a surf tournament going on, dude, on the other side of the pier or something. And there was a really bad, I guess like freaking, you know, like when they have like the really bad drifts or freaking current, like back current, whatever. Like, and so it pulled Brock into near the pier, and they were on the freaking microphone. They were like, "Surfer with the fling board, please exit the tournament." And Brock couldn't leave because the waves were too big to ride in, so he was scared to surf in. So he was just like sitting out there, just getting smashed over and over again.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, dude, it was the funniest thing ever because Borky was just like, they were on the microphone. They were like, "Surfer with the flame board. Please exit the." Dude, what's funny is, dude, Cooper Webb's dad sent Brock aboard, man.
Really?
Yeah, because Cooper Webb's family owned a surf shop, I think.
Yeah, yep, I heard about
or
that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And so Brock like wanted to get into surfing and like talked to Bob. I think Cooper's dad's name was Bob. I forget. Maybe not. I actually don't remember. But Brock got a board, and whatever board that Bob sent Brock, or that Cooper's dad sent Brock, freaking had flames on it. Brock was like, "What the hell, dude?" And so he was like, I'm not gonna like not use it. So he's just then ran it anyways. But it was out in this tournament, like a really good tournament, dude. It'd be like let your dog loose on like freaking at the like regional qualifier or something.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, exactly.
And you're just like, okay, dude, like, what are you doing, you idiot? Like, control your dog. Like, you know where you are, dude? You can't just do that, man. Brock is out there bobbing around on tournament.
I would have peed my pants, dude. That's crazy.
So good.
Okay, we're getting ready to drop the gate for 250 Moto 1. Let's see, hitting the chat up. I don't think the MXDN lost its prestige at all. I think it's still pretty dope. I just wish that the USA, we put more emphasis on outdoors, and I think it would make it a little bit more exciting, a little more prestigious, in my opinion.
Try reloading, dude.
Can you hold on 1 second, Ian? I'll be right back, right?
Okay. The hell, dude. All right.
Can you hold on 1 second, Ian? I'll be right back, right? Had to stretch that knee out.
The hell.
Okay, we're back. Oh, we're talking about the Deegans in the chat, man. Everyone's
I mean,
liking the whole Deegan
he's probably
flow.
gonna be good, dude. I mean, why wouldn't he be good?
I think so. And I think they're just like kind of like joking people around when it comes to him where he's going to end up for pros. I think KTM wants him 100%. I don't think they're letting that kid go, man.
Like, I think do what he's doing and keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. His following,
Yeah.
he already knows the bike. Like, they're probably gonna offer him so much freaking money,
dude. Yeah,
you know what I
they're
mean?
making a lot. I think he's making more than anyone else is in amateur motocross for sure, dude.
Oh, for sure.
And that's just like off his personal brand. Like I've heard, yeah, he's not making more off of doing the social media stuff than he is making like what he would make if he's just racing and getting sponsored and stuff.
Oh, I believe it. Dude, they have 1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
If he's got just 10% watching every video that comes out, it's ridiculous. Like that's 100,000 views. I know I had a video with like, I don't know, like 37K, and it makes you just maybe like a couple $100 depending.
For real?
Dude, like this kid is making some decent coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube AdSense is not bad. It's a decent. So I thought it was like garbage now.
It's okay. It's tough. It's definitely tough, man. Like because YouTube's so saturated now, like it really depends. I know some people make like, you know, 5 to a grand and they've got like 70 to 100,000 subscribers, but I mean, you really to even grow to a base like that, dude, you need so much content. You have to like fight for every little click. Like even if your video is better than someone else's, dude, like doesn't mean that people are gonna watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it never makes it there.
It's tough. It's so tough.
Like, what do you think the threshold is for subs where you can make money? You think it's over like 500K, or is like, oh, do you think people are making with like 100K making money?
Oh, dude, people are making money off of 20K. You know what I mean for subs. So, I think it all depends on like who watches your stuff because you could really like once you get 1,000 subs, that's when you can start monetizing and have like 4,000 watch hours. And from there, like I guess it kind of like who cares about who subscribes? It's more about who's watching it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that matters more. But what do I know, right?
Is gate drop yet? I'm still watching.
Oh, Jay's saying that he thinks that because he's got that YouTube fortune and an Instagram fortune that he gets distracted by money and chicks and doesn't really live up to the hype.
That could be true too. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just think that his environment set up to be he's going to be good. That's why I'm saying that.
Yeah, I hope so. Kind of like Jet. You gotta, dude. There's chicks throwing their panties at Jet that look like freaking models. Like every weekend, the kid still has a good head on his shoulders. Like doesn't get distracted. He's got a good team around him, so it can be done. If as long as they do the same thing for Jet, I think it can be done for sure. Or sorry, with Deegan, it can be done.
Someone like that is just like a product of their environment. It's almost like Malcolm Stewart.
Yeah.
He might not even wanted to ride, but he did just because it was there, and he like was so good. Even if he didn't want to ride, I think.
Exactly. Got that gate drop for the first 250 moto. Huskies out front, dude, looking strong. But Justin Cooper got around and he's leading the pack, looking strong, man. And I think Jet's buried. Back to the bad starts for Jet, man. It's crazy. Like what a weekend, or you know, what a difference a weekend makes for Cooper, man. Out front, looking like a different person than he was last week. He was up front for a little while last week, but halfway through the moto didn't seem like he was the same guy. So it's cool to see him, I guess, doubling up on some good starts, and let's see what he can muster. He's got Jet behind him. If they start showing timing and scoring, I don't know, man. Looks like he's buried. Maybe Cooper can keep him behind him and put a decent enough gap between him in terms of riders. Man, that could be solid. Oh no, Jet went down. Come on, buddy. Bummer. Maybe he comes through and salvage his points, because right now it's not looking too hot.
Whoa, dude.
You see Jet went down?
Yeah. I just watching the replay now.
Oh,
Got cross-threaded. He's lucky that it wasn't worse.
yeah.
Yeah.
That happened to me last weekend.
Yeah, dude.
Was not fun.
The old freaking helicopter, dude.
Is it just me, or does Jet's visor fall off more than any other person ever to race motorcycles?
Well, dude, he's probably are most companies doing the magnetic visors now?
I think so, but I just feel like Jet's has fallen off so much that like I'm almost used to him without one now. You know?
He doesn't care, dude. He just like, dude, I don't need a visor. I'll just freaking run it, dude.
Yeah. RJ's up there, man.
Dude, so I don't know how much better you're gonna get, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he'll sort of craze, dude. The no visor team.
Dude, that'd be sick. I used to when I would stay at Waldo and ride all winter.
Yeah. We
get bored and we would like go screw our freaking visors on backwards and go ride, like, and we'd be fast. We'd obviously be about fast, so we would look like freaking goons. It was hilarious.
That's funny. Throwing people off.
Yeah, dude, you go out there and then start ripping.
That's too funny, man. It's cool to see RJ up front again. Like, he got one overall, but he's really been, I don't want to say quiet, but hasn't really shown that RJ speed.
Falling, man.
Yeah.
RJ's sick. We've been talking about it too. He's got, his speed is insane. I think he needs some freaking, I don't know, dude. He needs some mental work probably. He probably could like up his game big time if he had like, I wish teams would get like sports psychologists, man. NFL teams have them, dude.
Yeah. And like we partner with the Vibe Mindset and Rack Racing with Jay Kavanaugh, and like he harps on how mental of a sport this is, and like all of these great things that we all can do as riders to increase our mental toughness. And dude, it's like, dude, is Jet down again?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You want to hear something insane, like a freaking insane story of like just how crazy your mind is?
What's that?
I heard recently there was this dude that was he was in high school and he wasn't doing well in high school. Mm-hmm. He was getting ready for the SATs, and his mom was like, yeah, you better do good, dude. And like he had all this pressure, and he's like, yo, I'll do my best. And so he goes in, takes the SATs, gets his results back, and he like gets like a damn near perfect score on his SATs. And his mom's like, okay, dude, you definitely cheated. And the kid's like, no, dude, I swear, like it was I tried to cheat, I couldn't do it, was just too hard. And anyways, the kid starts like hanging out with different people and starts like approaching school differently, and starts a freaking publishing company and becomes like this millionaire. And then like 10 years later, he's like gets a letter in the mail and says they sent the wrong SAT score, bro.
What?
It actually was like, dude, it was actually real bad. It was like, so like he got like an A, like an A+ on the SATs, and it ended up being like a C or D. It was failing pretty much, dude.
Wow.
And just the idea that he thought he was smart, changed everything he was doing and made him like live a different life. And he
Yeah.
company was like super successful, man.
That's rad, man.
That's insane, right? So it's like, how many people are actually capable of doing this if they just had the different environment?
Yeah, different approach, different mindset. Like, oh, for sure.
And that environment might just be like a certain person you hang. You might just need like, you might just need like Claire in your corner, just like with a leaf blower to like make you feel like relaxed and chill. Like, you don't know, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Crazy. But no, I mean, I think so many others like mainstream sports have one. I wish moto made it more acceptable because yeah, like a few riders have them, you know.
I think that's what
But
those.
it's almost like fringe, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they have man friends. That's what that. I think that's kind of someone that just makes them. It's almost just like someone that's like kind of keeps them in that flow state of just kind of like comfortable and relaxed, but not too relaxed. They're kind of just chill, but they're focused, you know?
Yeah. Man. That track's got to be cooked now, huh?
It looks so bad, dude.
Yeah.
All the ruts are probably so choppy. Dude, Justin's killing it.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, freaking Jets in 22nd.
What is he doing, dude?
Holy crap. That is like if the race ended right here, that is by far enough points where like it tightens up 100%, dude. Like they'd be within like a couple points of each other, I think.
They got a long time left, dude.
On the broadcast, I don't know what they're saying, but if things ended right now with Jet in 22nd, where would we be in points? Hit up the chat. I want to see what people are saying. Ooh. Getting a little shaky there for Cooper on the uphill straight. Oh, bad start for Jet, dude.
I know, I'm watching this crap now over and over again, dude.
Super bad start, man. Like pin palm machine. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but I keep wanting to say Martin. Cooper looks really good out front. I wonder what happened last weekend to him. If it was just like because I heard the weather was really bad, so I'm wondering if it was the weather, if it was like he was under the like sick or something like that. It was like 100 degrees last weekend at Paula.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Fox Raceway, I should say. It was like 100 degrees, like kind of windy for a little bit, like blowing hot air in everybody, and riders were just exhausted. So I'm wondering if that took a toll on him a little bit. Maybe that's why we didn't see the typical Justin Cooper performance, but it looks like he figured it out, and it's way different this week.
Maybe he had COVID, dude.
Hey, could be, man. Definitely could be.
He had
are they testing for COVID at the Pro Nationals?
I don't know, man.
They did for Supercross.
Yeah, they're just like, yo, you made it this far, just keep going, dude.
Yeah, they tested us like every single weekend for Supercross.
Really?
Yeah, it got pricey.
God,
it got pricey. But dude, on a freaking tear, man.
Whoa.
Looking super smooth.
Damn, those bikes look so good.
Don't they? And they're not moving around like at all. Justin's had a little bit of issue, I think, throughout the year, but this one's not too bad. So when you go and like set up your bike, because like you've had a bunch of pro level bikes, what's that process like for setting it up the right way for you?
I think they start out with they just start out with just your weight, and like, so there's a generic setup for like a weight. They probably know someone that's similar to your size and weight and riding style. They know what their setup's like. They start out with that, and then you go from there. Like, how's it feel? And they watch you ride, and they just adjust it and figure it out.
So do you have to give them verbal feedback, or do they just watch you the whole time?
Guys just know by watching you ride. They're like, hey,
Wow.
does it feel like that? Yeah. I mean, you got to imagine some of these guys are they've done testing with people who've won championships over and over again. So they know what works. They're like, oh yeah, like Dungy's bike looked like that when he was freaking killing it. Like I know exactly how to fix that. So they're just like, they can watch you ride and know how to freaking, they know what to do with your bike. It's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's something I noticed immediately was the way the testing was just like, I was just like, that barely even talked. They know what to do.
That's so rad. So for me, it was a little bit different when we were doing our setup. It was like we did a lot of the talking to the point where like we would have Showa fly out and like we would tell them like, hey, the bike's doing this, that, and that, and they stayed silent for a little bit just to make sure that they didn't influence us or bias us in any direction. And then afterwards, once we kind of like debriefed and made the changes, then we would kind of have like a dialogue back and forth. But yeah, I'm sure in the same breath, it's very, very similar to what you were describing.
Oh yeah, no, but I just meant like some things they would be like, I'd be like, no, it feels good, dude. And they're like, no, it could be better. Like, hold on, let me try this. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
okay. So like they were just doing it for me. I would be like, no, it's good. Like, oh, it could be better. And like, wait, and I try this and like, oh, it is better. Sick.
Yeah.
So see something I didn't even know. So it was weird.
Ugh. One thing that I did get over because, years of your moto dad saying, just ride the bike, it's fine, just go out there and ride. I had to be like a lot more like discerning of things. Like I had to almost become like a test diva, like a little princess, and be like, oh, I don't like it. It feels so and so like this, instead of being like, ah, it's fine, I'll manage. You're like, nope, that's not why we're here. You got to tell us, Dude, Hunter's gear looks fire.
You like that, dude?
The blue, oh, dude, he's definitely getting drip check.
It's too much blue, dude. It looks like a painter suit, man.
You think so?
I'm feeling it. Yeah, I don't like it. It's too solid, dude.
I get it.
You know what gear I liked was Malcolm's setup on that Husky just a minute ago. Looks so good, dude.
The black and white.
That black and white 7 gear with stuff looks so good, dude.
Dude, and 7's gonna get him looking so kitted for Supercross. Imagine all the things are gonna come out with for him, man.
You just see Max Bolin almost high side?
No, I saw him just almost wash the front in that rut. What place is Voland in? He's had a pretty decent year, man.
Yeah.
I think they made a good decision moving him up. I just wonder what would have happened if he would have stayed just one more year in amateur. If his debut year after that 1 year would have been better than this year.
I wonder if the timing actually matters, dude.
No?
I wonder if it does. I mean, I don't know. It's like saying, I don't know, dude. I'm trying to think. It'd be like saying, okay, you got your permit. Like when you got to get your hours, do you want to do your get your like recorded hours done like this summer or next summer? And that depends on how good of a driver you're going to be. Does it really matter? Like when you start, like you're going to learn it regardless. So what does it really matter when you, I don't know. I think there could be ways where you start too fast and maybe you get hurt because you started too young and maybe you weren't ready. So like you tried too hard and got hurt.
Yeah.
Or maybe you wait too long and then by the time you get there, it's like you've lost that edge.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like the timing of when you go to A class matters because that's when like teams are looking and that's when you stand out more.
Yeah, I'd argue like B class now, man. Honestly, like.
Yeah, but like, do you remember guys like PJ Larson and Taylor Futrell? They were in such a gnarly stat class, like with like Nico and Austin. They really couldn't beat. Like they were racing against all these crazy fast guys like Austin Troop and Nico Izzy, and they were in that weird space in between that was like in between Barsha and them, and like so it was like they didn't have anywhere they could fit in, so it was like hard for them to kind of get their A class was always packed, dude.
For sure. Definitely remember that.
Hurt their ability to probably get a shot on a good team. I know PJ had a decent ride for a few races.
Yeah, because he was on Canada with you, wasn't he?
No, but he was not with me. Like that was before I was with them, but he was on there for a little bit. Then he was on that J-Star KTM team.
Gotcha. Yep.
He qualified fastest at my first Supercross. I remember racing him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man. Do you still talk to him a lot?
No, I haven't talked to him in a while, but I mean, I used to see him a lot at the weekend races, like the District 29 stuff around here.
It'd be cool to get like a dialogue going with those guys, man.
Yeah.
All the dudes from back in the day.
Yeah.
The old school moto. I was talking to one of my buddies out here. He's kind of the same age as us, and he was saying it's so weird when he goes to tracks now. Kids are talking about like, oh, it was so cool. Like I'm such a huge Jet fan, and I love the Martin brothers and Roxon and stuff like in Tomac. And somebody was like, oh, like what do you think about like Trey Kennard and like Ivan Tedesco? And they're like, who? And I'm like, oh, dude, come on, these guys are like legends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, but I mean, it's dating us, man. It makes it sound like dinosaurs.
Dude, yeah. Well, and dude, that's how it goes, man.
Man, Cooper's just out front, like pulling away from RJ a little bit.
His boot, do you see his setup looks sick. Do you see like the yellow gloves and the yellow boots?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah. Do you like that Thor gear?
What's that?
Do you like that Thor gear?
Yes, I think their gear right now looks amazing. I like the stuff with the more of the white on it, but their stuff right now looks good. I liked riding in it too.
I have never been a big fan of the Thor stuff, at least like the last like 10 years or so.
No, dude, I actually liked riding in it. I rode for Fox like majority of my amateur career, and then my last year of A class, I rode for Bobby's team, and they were with Thor that year. And the Thor was actually pretty comfortable. I actually liked it. It was a lot thinner and tighter, and so it was just a different type of gear. It was comfortable though. It was like real stretchy, like just like the pants. It was almost like they were like wearing like slim fit jeans compared to like regular jeans. It was different.
Gotcha.
Or like joggers or sweatpants compared to wearing jeans,
Yeah.
So it was more comfortable, dude. It was like more athletic wear. Yeah. But that was a long time ago. Stuff's changed, man.
Yeah. I think everyone's going down more to like that compression, like sport fit, like athletic fit now.
That's cool, dude. Yeah. Seven's got that figured out, dude.
Yeah, dude, a little too well, man. I don't think I can wear 7 gear, dude. It's shit's too tight. That stuff's way too tight for me. I've had awesome luck with FXR, man. Like that stuff is just freaking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Love their stuff. It's crazy. Like again, it looks like a completely different rider that's riding Justin Cooper's bike, man. From last week, like completely different. Shout out to James Scott checking in. Dude couldn't ride this weekend because he was butterfingers and dropped his bike and busted his window. So I'm gonna give you crap about that, James. But he's saying people pretty soon won't know who K-Dub is even, man. Ugh. I hope it doesn't come to that.
Yo, did you see that video of him hydroplaning that water at the Baja?
Yeah, dude, apparently he got wicked messed up from that crash.
He wrecked?
Yeah, after he hydroplaned, like he crashed his brains out. I'm hearing like spleens, sternum type stuff. Like,
dude,
yeah,
she just was too fast.
I think it's just because you're going so fast, and when you hit the banking coming off the water, that rebound and the suspension threw him forward, and you're
dude, yeah,
you're going what 50, 60 across the water to
a log, dude. Oh my, he was going probably like 70, dude.
Yeah,
he was going so fast, dude.
Exactly.
That dude. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why he would have done that, dude. Because that dude's already chilling. I thought he was like retired.
He's just gnarly, man. He's a gnarly dude. I don't think you can turn off that switch in your head.
You can't, dude. It's freaking pre-wired. You can't do it, dude. He's like, He's addicted.
I'm sure I'd be the same way. Doing crazy stuff when I'm old.
So achieved it. That thing's floating around everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
He did the stunt. He's the stunt man.
Still crazy to me, like the transfers he would do during Supercross in the pitch black. Crazy. Just nuts. So they got the camera and RJ right now. Like, do you think RJ's back with that team for next year? You think he'll be moving up anytime soon?
I bet you he stays with them, yeah. I don't know if he's I don't know what he's I think they hold him in 250 class. I don't know though.
It'd be cool to see what he can do in a 450. It might mellow him out a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like having to respect the motor a lot and stuff like that. He might like
I've never seen
ease her in.
I don't know.
What's that?
I've never seen him ride a 450, so I don't know.
Same.
What was this carnage with this guy stuck in the skid's back wheel, dude?
What? Who is that?
Oh, was that Moseman?
Schwartz and I don't think oh, it's Mosenman, yeah. Crazy. Yeah, there's carnage all over this track, man.
How dry it is, dude. Damn it, dude. It's dusty.
Gosh. Jay's mentioning a Rick Johnson Honda commercial. I don't remember that. Gosh, I'm such a hypocrite right now. I don't remember any Rick Johnson commercial, man.
I want to ride, dude. Is that the one we're talking about?
I don't think so. Was Rick Johnson in that one?
I don't know, dude, but I had a friend that was in that commercial, that I want to ride commercial with Carmichael on the pit.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Who was it?
My friend Bo Parton, dude. He lives in Florida.
Really?
He was in that commercial, yeah. He was like one of the kids that like somehow, I don't know how he ended up in it, but he was one of the guys and it's hilarious.
That's rad. I used to want one of those CR85s so bad, dude. Those things were so rad to me.
They sounded cool, dude.
They did. I remember like Barsh's Super Mini. Oh my gosh,
that was insane, dude.
I don't know how the thing was legal, man. The thing was just a badass Super Mini.
Remember those pipes? They'd be like bang, 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 bang. They were,
yeah,
dude. It was like they were so lean.
And it sounded like he had like no limiter on that bike.
Remember how good that fuel smelled in the morning, dude?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
I was trying to tell my girlfriend about it, and I sounded like a complete idiot. Like, unless you've experienced it, like that's like your thing. I don't think people get it.
There's certain things that like were just like that. Those races you would like learn, you would hate, but then you would miss it.
Exactly.
Just hearing guys like start warming their bikes up in the morning, dude.
Yup. Man, good memories.
Yeah.
I got to get back and start doing some more races, man. I'm not racing enough.
I'm doing a podcast with Anderson. He told me he wanted to do it when the season was over.
Yeah, dude, for sure. That'd be rad. Dude, even despite like the crashes and stuff, Jet's still riding like
no visor,
really well.
Sun in his eyes. Yeah.
Dude, so rad. Shout out to my buddy Josh. Dude's on vacation in Mexico. He's tuning in and watching us right now. So what's up, Josh? Dude, you should be on the beach right now, man. But I don't know if you've seen his stuff, but Ian, I'm telling you, this guy has the coolest gear collection of all time. Nobody has a gear collection like this kid.
Really?
I'm telling you, any jersey from any person, like any year, Josh has it. It's crazy.
Do you remember Brock Hepler?
Yeah. Yep.
He was a beast.
Dude. I heard he's a counselor or a teacher or something like that now. And he does like GNCC racing.
I heard he was like going to school for phys ed, like being a PE teacher. And then he like rides, he does like some freaking works racing or something now for fun.
He was so gnarly. Actually, a lot of people were like touting up Davey as like the latest and greatest and stuff like that back in the day when they both went when they both went pro, but like Hepler was arguably faster, dude, by a lot.
Dude, Hepler was insane.
Josh is saying he's got every jersey except yours, Ian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You just see Jet like throw his hands up at freaking
Was that like a hey, like thanks for moving over? Or?
I was like, what are you doing? Get out of the way. I don't know. He must have really pretty mad to like go out of his way to do that though during a moto, like 3 minutes, like 3 minutes to go to the 2-lap party. Like he's freaking smoked. He's like, oh, dude.
Yeah. He wants to move up to the front, dude. He needs to get these points back. How many points is he losing right now?
I don't know. Where is he?
Huh. They should do a better job of like showing this stuff, man. And shout out to Schwartz on the Suzuki's, and he got Jet got around him, and he's sticking with him, man. Riding that bike, really nice. Actually, I saw a brand new 21 Suzuki at the track today, and they didn't look half bad, man. They sounded good. Did not look half bad at all. If they would have held their resale value, I would probably would have bought one, man.
Yeah. Is this dude? You think like Gas is like a legit manufacturer now?
Yeah. What anytime KTM like puts money into development and brings them under the umbrella, they go through such a strict quality check, and yeah, they're solid. It's pretty much like 90% of a KTM. But someone did tell me that they might use to make the bikes more affordable, they might use different suppliers and like I guess like quality parts sometimes. And that might rub people the wrong way, but I think in terms of just the network of KTM, the dealer network, and parts availability, and just the performance and ingenuity and R&D, they're solid.
Are they? Where is that? Are they Austria? Where are they at, dude?
Yeah, Austria.
Dude, what's the history on the engineering over there, dude?
Crazy.
They know what's up.
Great. I'm telling you, like even look at their street bikes. Their street bikes, like, are absolutely insane, dude. Like the Dukes and stuff like that. Like, just so like the ingenuity of the new technologies they're rolling out with that thing. It's freaking crazy, man. And that's all going to trickle down to dirt bikes. And they've got literally have a bike for every single thing that you might want, dude. You want to go adventure touring, but not have too much power. They got the bike for you. If you want to have a cool little city romper, little cafe racer, but like you want massive power, they got a bike for you. You know what I mean? Just they know what they're doing, man. Doesn't hurt that their bikes look really badass too. Having said that, I do like Harleys a lot. So I still gotta represent and wave my Harley flag. You never got into street bike riding, did you, Ian?
No, dude. I was always scared to ride one of those things, man.
No, I hear you. Honestly, like it's pretty smooth. For me, I just find it really boring, man. Coming from a moto like background, if I don't have jumps and turns and like ruts, and I get bored. Maybe that's just the ADD in me or whatever.
I never like going fast on like long straightaways too, like riding like it's like on a road or something.
Yeah, and that's any street bike.
I felt cool, but I always hated going pinned on a straightaway for no reason.
Yeah, yeah, dirt bikes, way different, but that goes for me for any road bike, any street bike. I don't care if it's a cruiser, sport bike, whatever. I get so freaking bored riding those things, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy. And I'm not one to go 100 miles an hour down the freeway or whatever. It's just like even just riding back roads, I'm like, this sucks. I need a whoop section.
Ugh.